some things that
What does she
went
get out of it?
through.
What is she? What validates this? What is she getting
I
out of this?
don't.
That's what I'm trying to. What's the end game here?
She don't. She don't. That's the thing. She don't fucking get anything out of it. She's obsessed with the fact to start this drama, and she's obsessed with Mono right now because it's like
And
she
Manny.
sees him as a bigger threat. And Manny, she sees them as bigger threats. She can't go after women because then she knows the woman will call her out. Like now,
This is
it
crazy.
makes
I mean, I
it's
feel bad
weird
for Mono.
because
That's
like she
crazy. That's a
tried
lot of shit to
asking.
deal with.
Well, and here's the thing. Like, everybody's been invalidating Mono for calling out her BS. He looks like the bad guy, but yet she's disenrolled from her own tribe. Like,
Well, okay, let me ask you this. How does that happen in y'all's tribe? How do you get disenrolled? Is there a reason?
yeah,
Okay, the reason why
Some
she got
tribes-
disenrolled in our tribe because of the charges that she had with DRUGS. Because if you get busted doing that on our res, they disenroll you.
So is there only one way to get disenrolled? I guess is what I'm getting at.
Yep.
What's your way to get yourself
Well,
disenrolled from your tribe?
there's a few ways. Like, obviously, if it's like
But they're all severe.
severe, yeah. Like, it has. I mean, like, if you
It has to be
hurt
pretty bad.
someone,
in other
yeah.
words. Okay.
Like, if you hurt someone,
Unless you
obviously.
voluntarily do it, but I don't.
But you know what? I saw on a live where she was like trying to validate, oh, I had to take care of my family. Yeah, it was a long time ago, but no. You,
What? Okay, first of all, if you're tribal and you're enrolled, they help you take care of your family.
well, yeah, no, I mean, no, I'm not going to give her no excuse. That don't, no.
No,
You
that's
don't,
what,
you
I'm not
don't,
giving her excuse. I'm saying, like, if you're enrolled, like, her excuse is she had to help her family, right? She had to de-enroll, she had to do all this for her family. But if you're enrolled in tribal, your tribe helps you with your family, so why would you de-enroll to help
You
your
wouldn't
family? That don't
disenroll
make
for
sense.
that. You
No.
wouldn't disenroll
no, she didn't disenroll. Our
The-
tribe kicked her out.
No, I get that. I'm saying what her excuse doesn't make sense that she's giving you.
No, no, bro. She don't have an excuse. She's telling people lies that she's still enrolled. She's still
not.
lying.
Oh, she's
Yes,
still
she's
saying
lying.
she's enrolled?
She's saying that she's enrolled, bro, and that's what gives her authority to do what she does. That's what she says, and it's right. And she's lying. She is officially detribalized. That is what different. Yes.
So, like,
I didn't realize this ran this deep. I thought it was just some beef y'all had. I'm gonna be real.
No, she's been trying to.
But there are people out there that just love this shit. They get off to shit like this.
I know.
There really are people that exist like that.
You know what? I've never attacked her. I never said nothing to her. I let her talk shit. But when she start talking shit about my family and spreading lies,
by all means, it's
no, I'm putting my foot down now. Now I'm gonna bring the shit out on her.
Yeah.
Well, she should have never talked about your family. You have every right to.
Well, and she shouldn't even go after her sister tribe
Yeah.
members.
Like, if you're supposedly from a tribe, you don't go after your people. She's always saying, and she's like,
She got people that believe all this?
Yes, that's
yes.
That's wild.
Warped minds, warped big time.
I don't put it. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised anymore because the world we live in, everybody's mind is just. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you even believe this shit that you're believing? But
well, a lot of people do.
Mona, I'm sorry, bro. That sucks, man. I wish there was more I could do.
She attacked the American Indian movement. Is what she did.
Shut the fuck up. She went after AIM?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because she's attacking me. I don't know if you guys seen the video. She called me a goon squad. She called me informants. We were informants, our family. She said AIM was nothing but a bunch of informants.
Yep. backstabbers. That's what she said, bro. AIM are a bunch of informants, backstabbers, and that she once thought about joining AIM, but she will never because they're a bunch of backstabbers and goon squads.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say it about AIM, bro? After everything AIM has done for natives, that's crazy to say.
Yeah. And
I
like,
just want to know who
you
she
could
thinks she
come
is.
to our res and
Her name's on
everybody
there.
knows my family. Everybody knows who my dad was.
Yeah, if all this, I mean, if all this stands true, of course, like this is wild. I didn't know.
We'll read it off, Anpo, to him. Disenrollment of Ogallala. You read it to him.
No, I'm talking
Okay.
about the attack on AIM. Like that kind of pisses me off a lot.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hold
not
on.
cool. I mean, not only are you attacking like brothers and sisters I have on here, but you're going after the whole American Indian movement. That's pretty wild to do.
Yes. And what she's doing to me, she can either get me hurt or she can get herself hurt. You don't freaking talk about a movement you have nothing to do with. Your family was never involved. You don't. She's talking about a big movement throughout Turtle Island.
In Maui, she's attacked Ampo's grandchildren.
Yep, she also brought my grandkids in it, and she sits there and lies and says, I never talked about her kids. I never talked about them.
We have the receipts.
I've known Jessie a long time, so I mean, there's not a lot of things that Jessie's going to tell me that I don't believe. She never really, as long as I've known Jessie and we've been on the same panels a lot, never been lying on somebody for no reason.
I have no reason to
Actually, the
lie.
movement, I'll tell you who started AIM, but it wasn't called AIM at the time. I cannot remember what it was called. Hold on, let me see. I'll check right now. But it was some Oneida women. And
I'm sorry y'all gotta go through this for real though. Before we get any further, like I wish there was more I could do for any of y'all though. Like that's just, it's internet. I don't know what you
Maybe
do.
spread awareness of like he's actually.
Oh yeah, if it ever comes up, I'm a fucking she's a fucking traitor. I mean that's all I see enough.
Make people aware of how like literally how bad her lying is. Like, you know me, Maui. I mean, like, she's put out so many videos about Mono. She's
Excuse me, Anpo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, you're good. I just want to add this real quick. What you're talking about is it started off as arm with the circle with the feather in the middle.
Hold on, I'm checking. I'll tell you what.
It was arm. Remember, it was armed, and they switched it to AIM.
I believe that was.
And it's a circle with the feather in it. That was the symbol that they used for a long time. Then they switched it to the hand sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Mono, I'm sorry, man. I wish I would have paid attention more. I just kind of fell out of all the drama that was going down. I apologize. You got to go through that. That's wild.
Okay, it was some Oneida women, and they. Okay, wait, no. Ojibwe women. It was some Ojibwe women that started the movement, and it was called Concerned Indians of America. Then Clyde Balcourt and Dennis Banks went and met with these women, and they talked to them. Then they went back home to Minneapolis, and they changed it to AIM. But it was the Ojibwe women that started that movement, because wherever they were, their rights were getting violated big time. Roberta Downwind is the one who changed it to American Indian Movement.
So while you're on Google, tell me where the arm part came from, because it was called arm at one time.
I have no idea. I'm just talking about how it went from the Ojibwe women to Clyde and them to Roberta changing it to AIM.
Hey guys, if we all tap the screen and at least fill that bar like 3 times, that's 300 likes from everyone. Just
you're so
right. A lot.
No.
And there's even guys that are on her panel that are involved, like talking about me, like Lakota Goes to War, probably Friday. Who else? that, what's his name? What's his name?
Oh, that doesn't narrow it down, Anpo.
I'm trying to think of his name. Remember Mono was talking about him? Mia Amor. Yeah.
Oh,
That.
he's not even
Oh,
native. He's not even
oh
indigenous.
yeah, I know who that is
Yeah,
already.
And
he's not even
they were
indigenous.
talking about me. Guys were talking about
Yeah,
I
me.
got into it with him one time already.
yeah, that's not even
That
native.
horse.
He's not even. He never claimed to be or anything. He's just a
I
And
whole
just don't see any of these people
Dominican
anymore
Spaniard,
because I don't do
African
this shit
and
all the
Spanish
so
hybrid.
time.
now, I mean, Clown Horse is in here. She's from my tribe. But
I know Clown Horse.
this is
She's
a
cool.
disenrollment from the Oglala Sioux tribe, and Toxic Mamas was disenrolled on 5/25/2010.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about anything about that, but like obviously like I don't try not to get into any like arguments and stuff, but I mean, I'm point like you and your mom, like you guys are good relatives. Like for me, you know, like especially like everything that your mom did for my Unchi Celeste, you know, like there's nothing that I could ever do to like ever be, you know, say thank you for like all the things that she did, especially in like those last days of her life and everything, you know, and like I understand like I'm in those lives too, and I understand I don't really come over here and I don't acknowledge any of your relatives over here, and you know, it's not that I want bad blood or nothing. I don't know. I just choose to stay or wherever. And but I did just want to come up and share my thoughts on it. I know I've already told you my thoughts and my opinions about, you know, my appreciation of you. And I know
Mm-hmm.
I always run into you at Sundance, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I always see you and your children. You know, we even went to high school together. And
Mm-hmm.
so, like, it's I will just say it's really unfortunate because I know like what you do and I know how your family is, and I know how your family used to be running with our family out in Payabia. I know how we're both from St. Buttes, and it's just really
I mean,
unfortunate in a
there's a
sense.
video out there where she's calling my family goon squad. She's calling my family informants. I was like, she don't even know nothing about the movement. She shouldn't even talk about them. Then she said that AIM was just a bunch of informants. She was gonna join it, but they're just a bunch of informants. Like, what the hell?
And like and that part is like unfortunate too because like those are, you know, like what our families represent and everything. And this is like really off topic. I'm glad you're on the panel, Wasu. It's been months. I just wanted to apologize. I wanted to apologize for my ignorance, and I wanted to apologize for disrespecting you and saying harmful things to you. Um, I know you don't have to accept my apology, and I understand if you know if you just laugh me off, but it's good to see you. And
Oh, I will answer that. And I do accept that way. You know, Lila Ata Wastero, it's good. But the focus for me all along the way, like we all do it, but we come back to it seems like the circle can only mend when the apology is met with an apology as well. So coming from me in a good way, you know, because we do share a lot of common interests with our peoples being the only difference is our dialect, but we are still all together as one nation. But however, today it's different. A lot of things are going on and people are caught up, this, that, what, you know, all of it. But here we are. You apologize. Everybody heard it, and I accept your apology. Also, myself, if I was out of line with you in any kind of way, I apologize to you as well, you know?
thank
But
you. I appreciate that. I really did, and thank you for accepting my apology. But um,
you're
just
welcome, Do.
hope you relatives have a good evening, and yeah, Doksha.
Talk show.
I hope. Maui keeps getting booted, whoever that is. But anyway, like that way.
Oh, Maui's good.
You
I
guys
don't know
kick
what's
me?
going on,
I
bro.
can't.
Hey, Clown Horse.
Yeah.
I got a question real quick. What do you think about this NativeMamaz telling people lies that she's enrolled and this and that when she's been pretty much 15 years detribalized for, selling substances to your people? How do you feel about that? And she's your friend. You vouch for her, so just your thoughts. I mean, no shade on you. Just want to know.
So, like I can't speak on like at that time of her life. Like she's older than I, and I to be honest, like back then, like I was just a teenager, just a young teenager at that, and so I will say that she is enrolled in a tribe. She's just not enrolled in OST, and hi Tommy, but I will also say that
How can you get disenrolled in
a
one
lot of
tribe
people,
and
a lot of
added to
people,
another one?
I'll answer that too. A lot of people make mistakes, and I'm not like speaking on her. I'm just speaking in general for like a lot of our relatives, whether that be good or bad, and hopefully they learn their lesson to be better relatives, or like be better, because that's one thing that we have issues with that in all our communities. Is addiction, is alcohol, is drugs. So we have those cousins, we have those aunts or uncles that are kind of lost, and so I don't want to ever be negative and speak on what her journey is. And so that's the only thoughts I can ever share, is because um I wasn't there and I don't know. But
Clown Horse, I got a question.
all these
I
guys,
didn't know you were a moderator, but now that I know, I really have to watch my P's and Q's.
no,
Hey,
but
hey, Clown Horse, I have a question for you.
oh gosh. Yes, I just want to say I'm not here to like disagree with anyone, or
Oh
like,
no.
okay, can you
Well,
mute?
my
Me and
question
you
is,
have always been good.
if somebody came for your family and started saying the things that she did about Anpo, what would you do? Because
I
see,
mean,
Ampo's my family, so you could tell your little friend I'm coming for her.
well, she's my relative too. Like,
I'm
so is
coming for
both
her.
of them are. So if you could let me
Well, I'm
answer you
coming
real
for
quick.
her.
Well, I don't pass those things on. I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people. So,
She's not.
unfortunately, you're
She's
gonna
really a
have
good,
to
she's a
reach
good
out to
girl.
them, and
Well,
share
so
that
she
with
said some
them.
vicious things,
Yeah, but hey,
real vicious things.
Clown Horse has been a good relative.
Yeah, she has.
She really has. So like,
She's not like that. So before you try to address her in that way, I'd rather you show some respect because.
No. Hey.
Oh,
No.
not you,
Let's not do
Mono.
that. Let's not do
Mono.
that.
Mono, not
Let's
you.
not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right. Listen, Clown Horse. Thank you for showing up here and sharing your words. It's nothing towards you or anything.
Clown Horse, it's not again. I'm not coming for you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if she's your
But she don't.
family, right?
She won't go back into. She don't.
Yeah.
She
She
don't
won't go
want
back and
to
forth.
do
That's
that.
fine. That's fine. But you just know that she's bad medicine, and you know it. You know deep inside she's
I
bad
just don't
medicine.
like somebody coming for my family and saying the kind of
Yeah.
things that she's saying. It's real hard to be family and just go, okay, well, I'm fine with it. I'm
Yeah.
not. You know,
Marcella.
Right.
Toxic
it
mamas is
has nothing to
definitely
do
bad
with you,
medicine.
Clown Horse. I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Can
sound
I
like a good
answer?
person.
If I could answer real quick, like, so like me myself, I would never speak bad on Ampoy. Like, whenever my grandmother was alive, her name was Celeste, and when she was alive, Ampoy's mom came to my grandmother's house when we lived whenever I lived with my grandma in her house, and like she took care of her, and my grandmother like who got her, and so the one that helped prepare for like my graduation and stuff was Ampoy's mom, and then she was there for everything. Whenever she was like passing away, she was there for the wake, the funeral. And like I said, like I grew up with Bowi's kids. I know all of them, every single one of them, and even her takojas. I know her brothers. I know her whole family. That's like how close it is. And then at the same time, it's really unfortunate. The reason why I don't try to get in those arguments between Makotas is this, because with her, then with I'm also related to her because I too, we're related to the Tubals, we're related to the Braves, we're related to the Iron Cults. And that's how my Kyoshbai is, because we come from Chief Man afraid of his horses. And I've always spoke about that. And even down to Batty, you know, I heard her talk about her relatives, and she knows my relatives over here, and that's how it is. And I understand there's bad blood and there's bad words, and people shouldn't be disrespecting each other. People shouldn't be demeaning each other. People shouldn't be talking about family on any type of way. You know, and so I can say that, but I do want to share that like I'm not that person that goes back and forth. Like I
we
pop
know
into
that.
these lives and like I see like all of you and I acknowledge all of you. Like I don't think you guys are like bad relatives or anything like that. Like
No,
you guys have never disrespected me in any type of way. You know,
no,
and I said that I shared that like yesterday too, because then, you know, like people do try to bring up certain names and try to say certain things, but why do I have to be like in the middle of it if like no one ever like mistreated me? And it's just like my thing of like with the things that are going on in my life right now, and I'm trying to like mourn, you know, like that I'm not really strong in being able to like sound on what I could say because I just don't have a lot of words to share. That's
Yeah, I understand you. You know what? And you know, and I would have your back right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it doesn't have anything to do with you. And if you were doing bad or whatever, you know, if you came to me, I would do whatever I could do to help you.
And
You
Clown
know,
Horse,
you know what I'm saying?
Clown Horse, you've always been good with me.
Mm-hmm.
You've always been a good relative.
And then especially when it comes to like the Lakota, Dakota relative, you know, like I know like a lot of their last names. Like I know Jet Ski's family. I know like some of her nieces and her nephews. You have TK Janice and Alive. Like he's cousins to my sister that died in March. Like, you know, like the Indian world over here is just so small. So in you know, just like family feuds, like if this was to be on the reservation, to be honest, like how it is, because I do have real life family feuds too, is I don't involve myself, and it kind of takes away from like who I can talk with, because then other people will be like, oh, maybe they're conspiring or talking with them. So the best thing I could do is try to at least be kind and say hello and give encouraging words, and then just like kind of keep to myself, and that's it. And
I'm sorry about your sister.
but
I mean, how are you doing? Right? And I mean, if you don't mind, how did she pass?
yeah.
I mean, you better decide who you want to run with. Maybe she wants to run with the Pretendians. Let her run with them. You
Yeah.
know?
You know, I would have never even brought this up, but you know what? I'm just done with her attacking me, saying this, saying that about my family, about the movement, and saying that I put things out there on her, and I've never put nothing out there
Yeah,
on
I
her.
even looked at your video on your walls. There ain't nothing. I didn't see
Yeah.
any pictures of her, videos of her in your comments. So
But don't
you know,
spread
and
lies
like I
about
said,
me.
I don't have anything to say about her other than if you're out there wishing people to be unalived and crap like that, then yeah, I got a problem with that. That ain't right. But you know, if you're gonna argue and throw a little spit in each other's face, that I can, you know, understand. You know, let it go. Let them have at it. Let them get it on. But
That's where I'm at with it.
you know,
Just being native, and that's native brothers and sisters, and you're talking like that. I'm done. I don't.
Hey, when you come from somebody's parents,
yeah.
come on, you know.
Children.
You don't do
Natives
that.
don't. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. Natives don't do that to natives, man. They really don't.
No, you don't. And you know what? Everybody should stand together, united against this shit.
I'm from a
You know
totally
what I'm
different
saying?
tribe. I mean,
Because
I'm from a tribe that's all the way like eastern, and I know like natives don't do that to natives, and especially tribes don't do that within the same tribe. That's crazy.
never, never, especially as vicious as this girl throws down.
There's
You
just a
know?
form of there's just a line of disrespect as a native. You know never to
You
cross.
know, Ampo. Another thing, a lot of people should understand too is that you know maybe you just need to step back and say some prayers for her. You know,
I've
and
been
let
doing that.
Tukashla
I've been doing
and
that, Wasu.
and
But she's attacked so many of us.
but you know what our problem is? We can't come on here and enjoy ourselves, and
We're
because we're
constantly
always
fighting.
we're constantly running
defending
into it.
against someone.
Everybody's coming for us every time we're on here.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like
Because like
Anpo and them, they
Mono
come
and
in.
have some
Anpo,
good lives. Sometimes we're on there just laughing, having a good time. Manny will come on, we'll have a good live, and then there's somebody negative in that corner over there that's streaming their live. And then these women
yeah,
are saying they're talking about you over there. And we're not even
growing
talking about
horns.
nobody, you know?
Right. People come for Manny all the time. I don't understand that. I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's
The
like,
only reason why she don't like it and says that I attack her own people is because I'm friends with Manny and I don't take their side against Manny.
but why
But
should you?
Manny has
And then,
always
they
been
talk
respectful
about
to
YT, right? Go to Chief Red Cloud School. Who's teaching the children how to speak the native tongue? YT men. 2 of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they speak their language better than we do.
I just kind of stepped away from all because I thought it was all like I can't read his name down there at the bottom. Like he was saying, I thought it was all just y'all were just spitting at each other. It was this, it was that. So I was kind of like, whatever. You know, natives be doing that, man. They be yelling at each other.
Wait, let me rephrase that because somebody's going to take that out of context. Let me say this: you can spit in your face and argue verbally all you want, but once you start threatening lives, that changes it for me.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
That's what I've lost. I've lost all respect for somebody.
When you say someone's parents have been working for the feds against their own people, no.
That can get people like hurt in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you go
And
around
that's what she
spreading that
was
to the
doing.
rest of the tribe or something, that can be really bad for those
And
people.
that's what she did.
And Wasi knows my family down here, and he knows that my family has always been with the movement, always.